wrong, at the time, just totally wrong.
So go ahead.
So we rode home. It was a very cold afternoon. It was the coldest day of the fall so far, and went back to the house that night. A very cold night, and back home, and the next chapter of life had to start for me. But my father would go down. What I was told was I could only come back if a psychiatrist said it was okay. And so then the story shifts to having the relationship with the psychiatrist. Well, that the psychiatrists have a mill going on, a cash cow going on by treating patients. They want to keep their patients so they can make money. So they don't want to give in, and they have an incentive not to let you go back. They have an incentive. And so the next part of the story would be not only my relationship with the psychiatrist, but what my parents' relationship was with him. And the way that folded out, we got a psychiatrist through a referral, and we had one interview with one, and I went seeing a Dr. Benham in Arlington, and Dr. Benham thought that, he thought that, well, I wasn't careful about the consequences of my statements and actions. And he said, I didn't see people as people. Since you idolized this one friend, you don't actually see people as they really are. Like, that's mental illness, not to see people as people really are, like a schizophrenic or something. And it's not a delusion. That schizophrenia is delusions and hallucinations, and it's something a lot more specific than that. But so some of the things he said are not really true. But he eventually recommended me to go and have a stay at NIH. Even though I entered GW, and GW didn't have any problem with admitting me as long as I would live at home. So I did okay the first semester at GW, living at home.
So you started in the spring semester at George Washington University.
Yeah. And I managed to graduate in 8 semesters, but I took a lot of summer classes and.
Let me ask. So you started GW, but your plan is at some point to return to William and Mary, or when does that
that's my father came down in February of 1962. Well, I had already started at GW, and he met with the dean, and the dean said, well, he could come back with the psychiatrist, okay, and you can be a junior with 55 hours at any time in 2 years. You could consider you coming back within the first 2 years if you have over 55 hours. And so the dean was nicer then to my father. But my father had a heart attack, and he had had a tire problem, or a tire blowout or something, and the tire was being fixed while he was in the dean's office. We went back to the tire place to take the drive home, and he had a mild heart attack, and in the auto place. But he drove home anyway. He kind of recovered from that, and went to the doctor, and then the doctor put him in the hospital, and he came home pretty soon, and it was the mild heart attack, but it was the emotion of this would certainly could have contributed to it. So that, but then at NIH, there's a whole sequence of things that are interesting. Now you start covering that, like.
Well, so just so the audience is aware, you're now going to, so you're enrolled at GW, right, and you're going to voluntarily to the National Institute of Health to try to get classified as heterosexual. It's not mentally ill. It's not mentally ill. It's not clear. It's not really quite clear what the goal is. And